Okay, let's get started. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay. Okay. So the next command is something known as SED. SED. Okay. So SED stands for Stream Editor. That is the first one. It's a simple one. SED stands for Stream Editor. Fine. ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಬಿಡುಗರು. Somebody texted, right? Okay. No problem. Okay. We started our discussion with SED. SED stands for Stream Editor. So before getting into Stream Editor, I just wanted to give you one scenario here. See, now I just logged into one of the server here. Okay. And here, let me create any files. Yeah. Let me create one file. What is the content of imp.txt? Yeah. See, there is a file known as imp.txt. Okay. So this is a file. Consider this is an important file, and it consists of some of the text or a data which is related, which might be your log files or application server logs or configuration details, some DB details, something like that. Okay. If you don't know all these words, you will be learning in next upcoming classes. Just for your knowledge, I'm saying all this. And this is an important file. It consists some of the data. And now what happens? My manager will come and he'll say, see, Sachin, I wanted to replace this XYZ in this important.txt file. Now, what I wanted to do, I wanted to replace this XYZ, these two XYZ with ABCD. Let's say ABC. I just wanted to replace with ABC. How can I do it? Sir, anyone? Percentage yes slash.
W.
Sorry?
Percentage yes, W exclamatory mark, or percentage yes exclamatory.
Percentage yes XYZ slash AB slash GI. Correct? See, now it is being replaced at both the positions. Okay. This is perfectly fine. Now what I'll do, I'll just save this, correct? And again, now everything is working fine. Okay. Now let us assume, forget about SED for some time. Now, again, we have the same imp.txt file. This is an important file. See, just imagine this is a file consisting of thousands of lines here. Okay. In real time, it usually consists of log files, consists of in thousands of lines, correct? So now what my manager will say, he'll say, see, Sachin, go to this file, go to this important.txt file and change some DB details, database details like username or password in this file. Okay, I'll say like that. Now what I'll do, I'll just directly open the editor, emp.txt, and I'll be doing it. See, this is exactly fine, sir. There are no issues. But Since it is an important file, you must be very cautious while performing these kind of operations. If you're doing any mistake with this kind of files or this kind of operations, is it possible to is it easy to remember all these details if there are thousands of lines where you have made a change, how you made a change, what are the details you made, to which line you made a change? It is impossible to remember these details, correct? So whenever you're performing these kinds of operations, if the text or details of a file is larger than what you expect, let's say 1,000 lines or 10,000 lines of information into this file, so you must be very cautious while performing it. So what happening here is, here VI is a text editor. You are working direct important.txt. See, you are directly working on a original copy. Can I call it as an original copy, right? See, original copy. This is important.txt file. And what I'm doing, I will start working with the VI editor in my original copy. That is what I'm doing. Since it is an important file, what I wanted to do is, I don't want to perform this insertion operation, that is adding a details to the file or deleting some lines from this file. Since it is an important file, I don't want to do it directly onto my original copy. I wanted to create a photocopy of that file. Or first I wanted to test whatever the things that I wanted to do on this photocopy. If everything is going good, if everything is correct, then only I wanted to perform it on my original copy. Okay. So in that sense, I hope everybody understood this. Since it is an important file, I don't want it to perform all the operations directly onto this file. So what I wanted to do now, I wanted to create a photocopy or Xerox of that copy, and I wanted to perform all the operations on this photocopy. If it is successful, then I'll perform it on my original copy. This is what I'm doing. Okay. See, in order to perform or creating your photocopy, what you will use, you're going to use something called as Streamline Editor or Stream Editor. That is exactly similar to your VI. There are 90% it is similar to your VI editor. There is only 10% difference that I will show you. Okay. Uh, everybody understood this? Why we need stream editor? Guys, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So let us see. First, where is this? First, let me create one file. Important.txt is there, right? What is the content now? Cat important.txt. See, I do have one file, that is important.txt file. The content of this file is welcome and ABC. Just to show how it works. Okay. Now, as you already know, if I use VA editor to do some changes to this file, it is directly working onto this original copy of that file. Now my requirement is I don't want to perform that. Okay. So for that reason, what I'm using, I'll be using Stream Editor. So what Stream Editor will do, it will be creating a photocopy of that exact file, and it allows you to work on that file. That is what it is doing. Now what I wanted to do, see this, there are 4 lines here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I wanted to do, I wanted to replace this ABC with XYZ. That is the first question. What I wanted to do, replace ABC with XYZ. That is my first task. In terms of VI editor, how you used to do VI, percentage yes, colon, percentage yes, ABC slash XYZ slash GI. This is how you used to do, right? Correct? So here also, again, same thing, but instead of using SED, instead of using VI, you will be using SED, then single quote. Okay. Next is yes. Instead of writing percentage yes, here you will directly write yes. Okay, that is the difference. Only few changes, minor changes to the SED. Slash ABC, then old pattern, new pattern. What is the new pattern? This is my XYZ. And again, same, globally case insensitive. Okay. GI, and to which file you wanted to perform? Important.txt. See, now instead of VI, I'm using SED, and here we were using double quotes in VI, correct? Now here we are using single quotes. And just beside this, yes, we were using percentage symbol, but here we'll not be using a percentage symbol. Okay, that is the only difference. Everything remains same. Globally case insensitive, this is your old pattern and this is my new pattern. Okay, now the moment I click on enter, please observe here, just click on enter. See, it is replacing my important.txt. Okay, but if I just cat this file, cat important.txt, see, I told you, right? First what SED will do? SED, first it will create a temporary Xerox copy or photocopy of that file. Then it will perform all the operations that you are doing, replacing, adding, deleting, all those things. Okay. Then see, these changes are not affected to original file. That is the difference, guys. Okay. See, first it will create a temporary Xerox file, then it will perform all the required operations, and these operations, any changes are not reflected into your original file. That is the major thing here. Here you're performing a what is that, testing operation into your file. Okay. Now let us see another example. See, now what I wanted to do, or replace, where is this? Okay, just copy paste the same command. See, now what I wanted to do, I wanted to replace this welcome with Linux or Windows. Just I'm doing this operation. See, exactly similar to your VI command, but here the difference is you're not working on a original file. Okay, just click on enter. You see this? See, it is replacing. See, earlier it was welcome, now it is Linux. But if you look at original file, cat important.txt, see, it is not affecting your original file. Clear, guys? Any doubts still here?
No, sir.
Okay. So,
Sachin,
yes, please.
uh, there is no name for the temporary file created by that streamline editor, right?
Yeah. There is no name. It will create in runtime and it will not be affecting your file. That's it.
Okay.
I'll show you how to affect using SED, how to store all these changes directly to your original file in next 1 or 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next one is now cat. What is that? important.txt. There are 4 lines here, correct? Now, how you used to display only the second line in your VI editor? If you want to display only the second line, how you used to do? Any answers, guys? First, you click on escape, then what is that? Yes, all these things you used to do, right? See now, if you wanted to replace, sorry, not display, if you wanted to replace only the second line, then what I'll do, I'll be just writing SED, then single quote, 2s in the sense second line. Then what is the pattern? ABC, then I'll replace with Windows, okay, and GI. Then your final. See, it is creating a photocopy of it and it is doing. And if you look at the original file, these changes are not affecting your original file. Okay. Now what I wanted to do, whatever the changes I'm doing here onto my photocopy, once all my testing is done onto this Xerox copy, I wanted to apply these changes to my original file. That is what I wanted to do. See, once I'm done with the testing part, I wanted to apply these changes to my original file using sed command. Then what I need to do is, to the same command, you just need to use one more option, -i. So -i is nothing but what it is doing. It is saying you, see, whatever the things that you're doing, instead of performing it onto a photocopy, just directly apply to my original file. That is what you are saying. Okay. Now let us see this. See, now it has been performed. And now if I look at cat imp.txt, see, on second line, it was ABC, but now it has been changed to Windows. What is the meaning of hyphen? If you don't use -i, it works on your photocopy. If I use -i, it affects your original file. Clear? Next one. Okay. Wait, it's not working. Yeah. See, next command. Now, my next requirement is I wanted to replace first line and third line. Just see, first line, second line, third line, and fourth line. There are 4 lines here, correct? Now, what I wanted to replace, just give me 1 second. I do have another file, I think so. Let's file here. There is a file known as numbers. Okay, yeah. See, this is a file which consists of numbers from deletion in between. Okay. There is a file known as numbers, which consisting of numbers from 1 to 200. Okay. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to replace see, numbers from 1 to 200. Now, I wanted to replace 150th line with some name, my name. Okay. This is the operation I wanted to do. See, please assume I'm just showing you an example here in real time scenarios or in real time, whenever if you're working for an organization, you might be replacing this kind of lines with DB username or DB password, configuration changes or property file changes, all these things that you'll be doing. Just I'm showing you this is how you can do it. Since I don't have any configuration here, so that's why. Okay. Exactly similar command, just change the pattern. That's it. Okay. See, now SED. Now, do you want to affect the original file? Yes, -I, then single quote. What is the next thing, sir? Next, I wanted to replace 157th line. Okay, then what is the 157th line? Is 157 with my name, Sachin, I wanted to do. Correct? And GI. Then just provide your file name. See, now it is done. And I wanted to see whether it is affecting my file. Sorry, it's not important, right? Numbers. See, just come to 157th line, it is replacing and it is affecting your original file as well. That is the first one. Okay, next. See, now what I wanted to do is I wanted to replace lines from 190 to till 200 with some pattern. See, from 190th line to 200 line, I wanted to replace with some, let's say, some name. What is that name? With Windows. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. Not only to single line, from 190th line to 200 line. This is my requirement. Okay. So how can I do that? SED, are you affecting your original file? Yes, -I. Then just single quote. Next, what I need to do? How you used to do, sir, in your VI editor? Just adding your lines, correct? 190, comma 200. Yes. So this is how you can provide multiple lines. That means you're providing a range of lines from 190th number replace till 200 line. That is what you are saying. Okay. Colon. Oh, sorry. What is the pattern? What I wanted to do? Some
Windows.
I don't think it will work just because it is having a different file, right? Okay, so let us try. I don't know. There is no pattern with Linux. We don't use it. I know it will not work. I just need to. I don't think so. Let's see. See, it is not affecting just because this is the command we executed, right? I need to replace these values from 190 number to 200 number, but this pattern itself doesn't exist from in these lines, correct? So how can I replace with Windows? So let me take another file. If there are any files, cat. Okay, let us assume these are the 4 lines I'm having. I wanted to replace this third and fourth line. Okay.
Hello. Instead
Yes.
of Windows, can you put the star? Can you use here?
Sorry.
Instead of Linux, you can give the star.
Your voice is breaking. Actually, I can't hear you.
What I'm saying is, instead of Linux, if you will give the star,
Star.
maybe
Where you wanted to provide star?
Linux instead of Linux.
Okay, here. Okay,
Maybe it will work.
maybe good idea. Let us try. Catch numbers. See, it is not working. Just because you don't have star in the sense all, right?
Yes.
So then
Otherwise,
instead of
0 to 9 bracket. It will work.
No, see,
instead
there are.
of that 191 to 200 is there, you can write to 19
See,
begins from 19 to 200.
yeah, that is exactly correct. But the problem here is I don't have this pattern itself, right? Linux is not there. We are having numbers. This pattern itself doesn't present here, correct? So it is not possible to replace this Linux with Windows when this pattern doesn't exist in these lines. It's not possible, correct? So that's why I'm just using this file. See, now I wanted to replace fourth line and third line and fourth line. How can I do that? Just come here, 3, 4. Yes. And what is the pattern? We have welcome with, I wanted to replace this with some Linux. Okay. What is that file name? File name is important.txt. Now just look at the original file. See, it is being replaced with the Linux. See what I was saying? If you just give this 190 to 200, okay, but what I'm saying, this pattern itself doesn't exist here in this file, right? But in these lines, so that's why it is not possible to replace that. So that's why what I'm doing, just you are replacing a range of lines, and I wanted to replace from 190th line to 200 line if it is having the same match. Okay, and here I'm trying to replace from third line to fourth line, and now third line to fourth line with welcome. That is what I'm doing. Okay, so this is how you change a group of lines starting from 3 to 4 or 10 to 15, 15 to 50. That is how you will be able to do it. Okay, now if I just use yes, what happens now to the same your numbers file? See, if I just use yes here, if I cat imp dot sorry, numbers, right? See, nothing is happening. Why? This pattern itself is not there in any of the lines, correct? If you have any doubt, please clear it here. So that's why this Linux pattern doesn't exist in any of these files. So that's why it is not replacing. Fine. Let us move forward. Now, see, whenever
Sachin,
yes, please.
yeah, we can use the SED in Git Bash also, or only in Ubuntu?
I don't think it will work, Tamil. I'll just see. Where is that? I know it will not work. Any file. Cat file 1. Okay, this is the file. Search. We'll go to yes. Linux. Windows GI. Yeah, it is working. But is it replacing? Let me see. Where we have, see here we have a Linux original file. That's right. Yeah, it is working. You can use it in Git Bash as well. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But as I already shown you how to create a server, how to log in and everything, please start using the server instead of your Git Bash. Okay. And now let me show you this. See, please do not get confused between these two things. See, if you are using I along with GI, This is globally case insensitive. That is the meaning. But if we are using sed -i, this what it will do. I don't know full form, sir. Just Google the full form. Sed -a, what this -i will do, it will affect your original file. Affect original file. So that is the major difference between this I and this I. If you're using along with sed, please be cautious while using it. Okay. Globally case insensitive and it affects the original file. That is the difference. And now let us move to next one. Now tell me, this is my cat numbers, correct? Now, if I wanted, see, this is my file consisting numbers from 1 to 200. Okay. Now, if I wanted to print only, let's say 150th line, 150th number on my screen, how can I print it, sir? There are numbers from 1 to 200. I wanted to print only 150th line. Please tell me.
By using sed command.
Yeah. Before said, please tell me using any other options here.
Printer displays.
Yeah, see, you have ed command, correct? Ed
Using head,
hyphen n
Line
150,
number 150.
150th line, then
Pipe
file
line
name,
name,
numbers, then pipe,
tail
then
hyphen n
tail,
1
tail
hyphen n
hyphen n 1.
1.
So what this command is doing first, it will print all the 150 numbers. Okay. Then I'm passing this output as an input with the help of pipe command to tail. What tail will do now? Tail will pick up only the 150th line. That is how I'm doing, right? Any doubts here?
No.
Okay. This is how you are doing it, correct? Head -n 150. What is the file name? Numbers, pipe symbol, tail, -n 1. Correct? See, I'm printing 150th line. Now, instead of writing all these things, what you can do is just directly using Streamline Editor, set -n, which line number you wanted to print, 150th line, correct? 150, just write down P and your file name. Instead of writing all this heavy command, you can use this set -n. N stand for a line number. And which line you wanted to print, 150th line and the file name. See, both the commands are doing the same things. There is no difference, but it is a simple one. It is a bit complex, that's it. Okay, now let's say I wanted to print -n 127th line. If I just write this command, how I can do? I can 127, then -1. See, it is displaying 127. Instead of doing that, just come here, -n 127. That's it. Okay, it is printing only that line. This is the one way. And if you wanted to print multiple lines using this sed -n, now I wanted to print see, if you wanted to print multiple lines in a single command, then you need to use -e options. Okay, which allows you to print multiple lines, 127p, and along with that, I also want to print 150th line. Okay, then numbers, set expression character to missing. Okay, I'm missing comma here, comma. Why? Hyphen N, hyphen E, 127P, comma, hyphen E, 150, then file number. Exactly correct, no? Extra character after command.
The P is the second one.
Okay. But I think there is a space here. That is the problem. Why?
So remove the P first one, 127P.
Is it? Why it is missing 127 set hyphen N hyphen E? What is 127? We should use.
Do we need to give single quote for the number, sir?
No, it's not required. Hyphen
No.
E.
127, 150P.
Okay, 120. No need of using P for both the options. I forgot, it's been a long time. Why it is not working? Said hyphen N, hyphen E. What is that error was listening? Expression 1 character for unexpected. Yeah. See? Yeah. We were using this comma here, so that's why it was not working. We just replace said hyphen N hyphen E. Hyphen E is used to provide or print multiple options here. I wanted to print 127th line. I wanted to print 150th line from this numbers file. So it is doing. Okay. Now, if you wanted to provide multiple options, you can do it as well. Hyphen E 200P. See, you can print whichever the line you want. Clear? Any doubts here?
Sachin, just
Yeah.
if I want to give continuous, like for example, 150 to 160, because while using head command, we'll use after pipe symbol, we can give hyphen 10 like that. But here, how will use can I?
You mean to say head? Can you just spell that command? Head hyphen?
Head hyphen N.
Okay.
Yeah, from 150 to 160 continue, like 10.
Okay, 10 lines, right?
Yes, 10 lines.
See, said. What is that? Hyphen N. I don't know. It will work. 10 to 50. Yes. Numbers. I don't think it will work.
Try this.
50P.
10 to 20. Yes. 50P, yeah, please.
SED
Sorry.
SED hyphen N and remove hyphen E.
Okay.
Instead of 10P, 20P.
Okay. 10P, 20P.
Don't use comma, use semicolon.
Okay.
Sorry, colon, semicolon.
Semicolon here.
Yes.
Okay. 10 to 29. See, it's similar to your hyphen E option, but it is not printing it from 10 to 20th line continuously. No worries, I'll just look into it. It's been a long time. I'll just take it as my task. Okay. So that is the one thing. And next is now, if you wanted to delete from this, delete the particular 10th line, 10D, you just need to write sed 10D. That's it. Okay. Then your file name numbers. It is deleting your 10th line. where it is. See here, it is deleting your 10th line, but it is not affecting your original file. And if you wanted to delete a 200 line, just see, it is deleting your 200 line. Okay. And if you wanted to affect the original file, -I, and if I just cat this file, see, it is affecting your original file. And you wanted to delete a multiple lines, then just, as you already know, -E, 199th D, and again -E, 199 and 198, let's say. Okay, then file name. See, what happened?
Sachin, we have used cat command.
Okay. See, it is deleting your 198 line and 199 line. Okay, that is the one thing. And if you wanted to delete a range of lines from, let's say, I wanted to delete from 180 to 197, starting from 180 to 197, then SED 180, comma, what is that? 197 D, then your file name. Numbers. Okay. Number spelling is wrong.
Single quote is not given, Sachin.
No, file number, file name is wrong. Numbers. Single quote is also missing. See, it has deleted your numbers from 180 to 197. See here, 180 to 197 is deleted, and we have 198 and 199. Okay, this is about your SED, and that one question I'll look into it. And even I too don't know, but most of the times you will not be using the stream editor. You will go for a VI editor. VI way more nano, but still you should know this. That's it. Okay. And any questions here? Yes.
No, sir.
Okay. So the next one is almost we are ending Linux. See, whatever the things which are liquid by Linux as a DevOps engineer that we are looking in. And even I too don't know so many things here. Okay. Whatever the things I know, I just learned it. That's it. And do not invest much of your time into this Linux because it's a ocean. That's why just learn whatever the thing it is required. That's it. Okay. Next concept is now we have different files of file types. Okay. First one is, first tell me, how will you identify whether it is a regular file or it is a directory or it is whether a shortcut or a link? How we are going to identify in Linux? See, first, if it is a normal file, then it will begin with hyphen symbol, normal file. Okay. If it is a directory, it will begin with directory, D. Okay. And if it is a link is nothing but a shortcut that you usually create in your Windows, right? Similar to that. Link file starts with your L symbol. Let me show you this. See if I just do LL. See here, just copy paste. Oh, there it is. See, this is the one folder. See, can you able to see this D here? D is nothing but it is a directory. If you just look into this file, see here, all these files are starting with hyphen symbol. So that means all these files are, all of these things are files. And if you look at this one, new table and something here. So see, it is starting with L. L in the sense it is a shortcut file. Okay. And we have block file, so many other things. No need to worry about that. See, if it is starting with hyphen symbol, it is a file. If it is starting with D, then it is a directory. It is starting with L, then it is a shortcut or link. That is the one thing. Next one is, just give me a sec. Okay. Now, see now, we have different files of different kinds of file permissions. See why we need to discuss this file permission. First, let me tell you, this is your Windows operating system and this is your laptop with Linux operating system. Okay. Now you have installed Zoom meeting into your Windows operating system and now you are attending this class, correct? And even if you are, let's first complete Windows. See, this is your Windows operating system. On top of your Windows operating system, you have installed your Zoom and now you are attending this live session, correct? Now, please tell me, is it possible for other person to attend this Zoom call from the same laptop? Is it possible, sir? It is not possible because only one user can use this Windows at a time, correct? That means, can I call it as a single user operating system? Correct? It is a Windows is your single user operating system. But in Linux, not about Zoom, it is a, yeah, Zoom something. And it is a multi-user operating system. That means multiple users can use this operating system simultaneously or parallelly. Okay, since Linux is a multi-user operating system, we have something called as file permissions. Okay, now these file permissions we have divided into read permission, write permission, and execute permission. See, R stands for read, write, and execute. Now, read. What do you mean by read operation? If there is a file, you can just able to view this content or see this content. That is the meaning. If there is a file, again there is a file, and to this file, now what you can do, you can view. At the same time, you can insert or delete some text or something into this file. That is possible when you have write permission. Okay, execute permission, all these things you can able to do. Read, write, and execute. Execute in the sense you can able to perform all the operations. If that is a script, you can able to execute the script, all those things. See, first we discussed about why I'm stressing so much here, because it's quite a tricky concept. It's a easy, simple one, but quite tricky. So that's why. Let us go step by step. Till now, whatever the things that we discussed till today, starting from day one, we discussed about files and directories, correct? How to create, how to remove, how to create text files, what are the things, everything that we discussed. Now we have something called as file types. In file types, normal file, directory, and link. We have a block files as well if you wanted to know. And now again we have something called as file permission. Why you are having file permission? See why you are having file permission? Because Linux is a multi-user operating system. And in this multi-user operating system, there might be multiple users or using this system simultaneously. At the same time, they'll be using. Correct? So now if there is a script or there is some file, let's say important.txt is a file. Okay. So now multiple users can use this file. That is also possible. And if all the users are changing the data to this file, correct, then what is the use? See, whenever you use any of your operating system, there are two kinds of users. First one is normal user and admin user. Correct? Normal user, you can able to do only some tasks. There are some restrictions to that normal user. But admin user, he'll be having complete access to everything. He can do unlimited things into your, what is that? Your operating system or laptop. Okay. Now, whenever there are multiple users, we need to restrict those users from accessing these files or executing those files. Some restrictions we need to apply for a particular user or to the normal user. So how you can do that? You can do that using this file permissions. Okay. So first, see, read. We usually assign a number to this operation. Read is 4. Write is 2. And execute is 1. Always remember, if you wanted to, I'm a user. Now, I'll come and ask you, see, brother, I want only the read permission. Then what you can give it, what is the number you can assign it to me? You can assign 4 to me. Okay. Now I'll come and ask you, see, brother, I want read and write permission both. Now what you can do? What is read is 4. What is write? It is 2. Now you can assign 6 to me. 6 in the sense it is a both read and write permission. Now again I'll come and ask you, see brother, I want read, write and execute permission. Now what you can do? 4 plus 2 plus 1. That is 7. 7 in the sense it is read, write and execute permission to this user. This is how you can do it. And let us see this. Where is this? I think I've already done this. See here, read in the sense 4, write is 2 and execute is 1. Everybody clear here? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Sachin.
Yeah. So next is, where is this file? LM. Now I'm just copying this file ABCD. Okay. Or let me copy. Yeah. This one. See, I told you, right? This is the same thing that I copied from here. Now let us understand what is this mean by. Okay. First, forget about this. Okay. I wanted to tell you what is this will do. Let me increase the font size. Use fetch font. 20. See, now what does L stands for? L is a link file or let's say this is a normal file. Hyphen tells you, okay, it is a normal file. And here, after each 3 characters, see, just divide this. Why? Because I'll tell you just in a minute. Just forgot about this. Delete this. See, now this is a normal file, and whenever you are giving access or file permission to different user, please remember you will be having read, write, and execute permission. That is the first thing. How will you do? How will you give it, or to whom you will assign? See, there are 3 different things here. First one is these 3 characters belongs to owner of that file. Owner in the sense, if I am creating this file, if I'll just say touch touch123.txt. Okay, if I just do ll, where is this touch? See, what is that file I created? 123.txt, where it is. See, if I am creating this file, I am the owner of that file. That is what it is saying. So these read, write, and execute belongs to owner. Okay, next read, write, execute belongs to group. Group in the sense there might be multiple users similar to such. So all of them are added under group. Okay, and these are other users. If there are any other users, for them also I'll be providing some permissions. Okay, see, please remember read, write, and execute are the different kinds of permissions. Here, these are different kinds of users. Please remember, these are different kinds of permissions. These are different kinds of users. Different kinds of users are nothing but owner, group, and other users. Okay, I just a second. I think I have see, yeah. See, can you able to see this, guys? D is in the sense or starting character indicates it is a file type. What is the file type? That is whether it's a directory or a file or a link. And this one is nothing but it is user, okay, or owner of that file. User is read, write, and execute. Again, user, group, and others. Clear? Any doubts here?
No, sir.
Is it confusing, guys?
No, sir.
Clear, I guess. Okay. See, first is a user permission, what is the group, and other users. Or you can call it also owner. Owner or user, both are same. No issues on it. Okay. Now, let us create one file. Let me clear the screen. Let us see. CD, I have a folder known as permission. I'm getting into it. Okay. I don't have permission. Change it. mkdir permission and cd. Okay. Now, nothing here. There are only 2 hidden files. Okay. Now, let me create a file known as touch. Touch 1, 2, or file 1.txt. I'm creating this file. Now, if I just look at it, see, file has been created. It is showing you when it is being created, and don't worry about this, who's the user and to which group is belonging to. That is what it is showing. Now, if you look here, first hyphen, if it is starting with hyphen, then it is a text file. Then user is having read, write permission. Again, group is having read, write permission, and other user is having read permission. Okay. Now, I wanted to change this permission for, let me show you this. See, now read, what is that? I forgot. Read, write, read, write, and read. Correct? These three characters belonging to user or owner. These three character belongs to group, and these three character belongs to your other users. Correct? Now, that is for file 1.txt. Now I wanted to change this permission as a read, write, execute, read, write, execute, and read, write, execute to all these three owner, group, and other users. I wanted to change from here to here. Change the file permission. How can I do that? We just need to use one command, sir. Change chmod. Change mod chmod. Sorry, chmod. Then
777.
sorry.
777.
Yeah. See, if you are confused in this, just write down first owner here. Okay. Then group here. Then other users. Okay. Now, next one is now read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Just write down like this. And now, what is the thing I wanted to provide to owner? Read, write, and execute. Correct? What is the read value? It is 4. What is the write value? It is 2. What is the execute value? It is 1. What is the total value? 7. Again, read value is 4. Write 1. Right? 7. Again, 7. So, 777. Read a chmod 777 file 1.txt. Okay. Now, if you just see, it has been changed to read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute permission. Okay. Now, the same thing I wanted to achieve, but some different kinds. Now, I wanted to provide only nothing. I wanted to give 0, that is read, write, execute. See, I don't want read, write, execute permission to owner. I don't want read, write, execute permission to group, and same to my, who's that, other user. That is 0. There are no permission to read, write, and execute. I'm making it as a 0. Let's see. chmod 000 and file name. Enter. Just see. Nothing can do here. Nobody can do nothing. Now, if I just try to open this file or cat file 1.txt, see, it is telling you permission denied. This is because there is no permission, whether there is no read permission, write permission, or execute permission to view this file. So that is the reason it is not allowing us to cat that. Okay. Now, if I just change this to change mod 700, then file 1. Now, what is the meaning, sir? What do you mean by 700 here now?
Owner
Only
will
owner
have
is-
read access.
Owner is having read, write, and execute permission, but group user, nothing. Other users, nothing. That is the meaning. Correct? Now, let us do this. 700, enter LL, and see, now if I try to cat that file, see, it is allowing me. Just because we don't have any content, it is not displaying. Okay. Now, let us create an one directory, mkdir, I'll say temp directory. It has been created. See, how will you identify whether it is a directory or not? Either it starts with blue color. See, you can see it in blue color, and it is starting with D. So that means it is a directory. Now this directory is created on this time, all these details. Directory, these are the permissions that are assigned to owner, group, and other users. Now, if I just cd change directory to temp, it is allowing me. Correct? Now what I'll do, I'll just come out of the CD and I'll try to change the permission of that file. What I'll do, I'll just give chmod 000 temp. Okay. Now it has been changed. Now if I try to get into that folder, cd temp, see, it is not allowing you to get into that folder. This is because our restriction, I might be having some important files under this. Okay. So that is why the permission is denied. If you want to change this chmod, I'll now tell me, sir, what is this meaning? Let's say 600. What is the meaning?
Read write.
Read write access.
Read write, and to whom read write?
Owner.
Owner for group and other users.
Deny.
Correct? Yes. If I just write 400 or 421. Now what is the meaning of 421?
Read for owner. Write for your group.
See, read for owner, write for your write for your group and execute for your other users. That is the meaning. Correct? Any doubts here, guys?
No, sir.
I'll share this as well. I think it is very informative, so that's why. Okay. And see, instead of doing like this, let me change chmod 777, chmod 777. This is my temp file, correct? Now the permission has been changed. Now if I try to get into temp folder, it will allow. Okay. Now instead of doing like this, if you're getting confused, what you can do is there is another way. Now same thing. What I wanted to do, I wanted to change the permission of this. Nothing. CD temp. Yeah. Now I wanted to change this permission. First way, as you already know, chmod 777. That is the. Again, if you are getting confused between these numbers, what you can do is you can just write down this way, sir. See, chmod. What is the first one? Who is the first one here? Is the user, correct? User or owner. You need to use hyphen, not hyphen. You need to mention user. What kind of permission you wanted to grant to user? I wanted to permit read, write, and execute. Comma. Next is group. To group, what kind of permission you wanted to provide? Read and write. To other users, what is the permission that you wanted to provide? Only read. This is similar to writing your, what is this? 7, 6, and 1. 7 in the sense read, write, execute. 6 in the sense read, write. 1 in the sense only execute. Correct? Sorry?
Yeah, clear, sir. Sachin.
Yeah.
I think other user you updated as read. So I think
yeah, it is 4. I read. Okay. Clear? This is the similar thing, but you can do it like this. Let us see that. chmod u is equal to read, write, execute, comma, group is equal to read, write, comma, other users is equal to read. To which thing? I am doing it for temp. Invalid mode.
I think instead of Z, there is a X.
Yeah.
User.
Yeah, user.
Yeah. See, now it is being changed. Pages LL. See, read, write, execute permission for user, read, write permission for your group, and only read permission for your other users. It is exactly similar to your chmod What is that number? 764. Okay. Same thing. If you are comfortable in this way, you can do this. You can comfortable in this way. Both are same. There are no changes. Fine, guys. Any doubts here? See, these file permissions are very important because whenever you're working in real time, but you will not be managing all these permissions, all these things. There'll be a separate Linux admins for this or Unix admins. They'll be managing all these things. But just for your information, you need to know this. Will not be providing or changing these accesses, but please learn this. It is important. Okay. Any doubts here? Guys?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. There is another command, one last command for today. That is umask. Okay. See, umask is exactly opposite to your chmod. Both are used to change file permissions, files and directory permissions. Both are same. Okay. But if I write chmod 777 and for some file name file1.txt, then it means this particular user group and other users are having read, write and execute permission. Correct? If I just write it with the help of umask, then if I write 777 file1.txt, it is exactly opposite. That means 777 here meaning is 000. That means user group and other users are having no permission or nothing they are having. Okay. Now, guys, can you able to relate this? It is exactly opposite. In chmod, if you write 777, that means users are having all the access. If you use same 777 in umask, that means it is nothing here. You're having zero permission, no read, write, execute permission. If you wanted to provide read, write, and execute permission, umask 000.file.txt. Here, zero is equal to 777 in your chmod. Opposite. Okay. Now the meaning is read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute to group, other users, and you normal user. Clear? Any doubts? Hello?
Sachin, can we execute that umask once in command?
See, that is what I'm coming in. And please never ever try to execute this umask command. See, this is because if you try to execute this umask command, what it will do is it will change all your configuration things, everything, environment variables. It changes a lot of things. This thing is only executed, or this command will only be executed by your administrators. Okay, only who is having a prior experience. Only they'll execute this command. Please do not execute this command in your server or anywhere. Okay, it is quite complex command. Just for your information, I'm saying it is exactly opposite to your chmod. The functionality of chmod and umask both are similar, but while working, it is exactly opposite. But never execute this command in your any server. That is the note here. Here, guys, anything you want to discuss? Any doubts? Okay, I'll take it as no then. And yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we have covered almost everything related to files and directories. Okay. I'm lagging behind with some 3 commands: cut, awk, and what is the other command? I forgot. But links. Okay, links in the sense shortcuts that you will be creating. See, these 3 videos, maybe today or tomorrow, I'll be recording them and I'll be uploading to your YouTube channel. This is because these are not that much important. I don't want to take 1 hour or 1.5 hour classes just dedicatedly for them. I'll just record or 15 or 20 minutes video for these 3 things: cut, awk, and links. Then I'll be uploading it into YouTube. Please watch that. And for the next 2 days, we'll be discussing very important concept. These are all the basics that we discussed. Next, will discuss about package management, how to install a software, how to uninstall a software, how to search for a software, then process management, how to start a process, how to kill a process, all those things. Next, we have networking commands, ping, SCP, your SSH, all those commands. Okay. And apart from that, we also have, is that cron job, that is automating your day-to-day work, automation. This is a simple and very useful command. And what is the other things? I think I might include 2 or next one is how to troubleshoot if some issues comes with the help of Linux commands. These are the things we need to discuss in the upcoming classes. Tomorrow I'll be covering this package management and process management and maybe some network commands. Tomorrow I'll finish it up. A day after tomorrow, I don't think I'll be available. Okay, I need to go somewhere, and these 2 things it will be handled by I don't know who will handle this as of now. We'll see. I'll just inform you. Okay, but tomorrow I'll be completing these things, and within this week, see what is the date today? Today is 13th August, correct? Tomorrow I'll be taking these things: package management, process management, networking commands, all those things. And we left out with these 3 things, these 2 things. Okay. This, if I'm available, I'll take it up. If I'm not available, anyone from my team they'll handle these 2. Okay. It's easy. Then once that is done, 16th is, what is the calendar?
16th is Friday.
Okay. See, we'll complete this by 15th. 16th is a holiday for you. 17th, you'll be having a mock session for Linux. Clear, guys? Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll discuss all the things. 15th is a day leave for you guys, just for 1 day preparation, just because you all are mostly new to this Linux. Then, sorry, not on 15th, on 16th, you will be giving a holiday, 1 day leave. Then on 17th, you'll be having a mock session. Okay. And please note that only if you're attending the mock session and clearing those mock sessions, then you'll be attending the next classes. Otherwise, you'll be removed from these groups. That is the one thing. And as I already know, only few people are attending these sessions. I know there are around 50 members in the group, and I know only 30 are attending. It happens, I know. So if your friends are watching videos in YouTube, that is well and good, no issues. And please inform them to attend the mock session, at least if they are not available. I know some of them are doing some night duty or those things. That's fine. So that's why there is some exclusion for them. And if your friends are not attending these sessions, if they are watching it in YouTube, that's fine. And tell them to attend the mock session. If any one of you is not attending these mock sessions and not clearing it, then it is done, sir. See, my agenda or my team agenda here is I don't want all 50. If only one person is coming to final stage, I'm good with them. If all of you are coming to final stage, I'm good. I want only quality candidates. I don't want anyone like if you are not working, you are not waking up, you are not practicing whatever the things I'll share. That kind of candidates we don't want. We don't want only disciplined and well organized, well prepared candidates. Okay, so please note this, and we'll take this very seriously. Please prepare for the mock sessions, and one more thing, just for your convenience, we'll have the same timings, that is from 7 to 8:30. Okay, on Saturday. And there are 50 members here, right? We'll divide all these 50 members into 3 groups just to save the time. So one group 15, second group 15, and third group 15. Okay, you'll be receiving a separate URL for U15, separate URL for U3, separate URL for U3. The timing might change, that I am not sure. This is based on the availability of other members, other 2 or other 3. Okay, but you'll be receiving a separate URL for this. You just need to join, complete your mock session within 5 minutes. It will not take much, sir. Just a 5 to 10 minutes. You need to switch on your video. It is going to be a video call. Switch on your video, and you need to share your screen. You need to share your screen, and you need to execute the commands, whatever the asked by the interviewer. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes, switch on the video, share your screen, execute the commands, whatever been asked by your interviewer or a person who is taking the mock session. So this is how the process goes. If there are any doubts, please let me know. All are clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So if there are no questions, then we'll wind up the session. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.